All right, excitement. Thank you, Minecraft. This is Anasos, and I'm here going to play some Magic Farm 2 on Minecraft 164. And we're going to start a brand new map. I have run this a couple times already. This will actually be my fourth time. The first time I died nearly immediately. I don't have a great name, so we'll just Magic Farm 4. That's my fourth time. Survival, obviously. We're going to go with the Biomes O Plenty with all the defaults in the pack. Matter of fact, all the pack defaults are in, except I did enable Opus so that I'll get the map writer overworld map. It's in the pack, it's just not enabled by default. So that's one quick click. Anyway, the first time I ran through this, I managed to die almost immediately. Is every Let's Play ever spawned in the jungle? I'm just saying. Okay, we don't like the jungle. I don't like the jungle. There are little jungle spiders, and this has infernal mobs enabled, and they will come and they will kill us a lot. That's not jungle. That looks like a forest of some kind. That looks a lot better. Now, boy, I was going to tell you about the previous attempts, but I'm already freaking out like, oh god, we're going to die. I hear chickens. Killing a couple chickens would be good, but food in here does not work like normal food in Minecraft. So just killing a chicken and cooking it in a furnace, well, first of all, you can't get a furnace yet. And second of all, oh, that looks nice. That looks like some plains. Okay, we're definitely going over here. We can't get a furnace. Even if we could and we cooked it up, it would only be worth like one hunger bar, and so that's not very useful. But let's try to remember there are some chickens back there because we may want to go back there later. Now these guys here, sounds like there's zombies down there. Jumping's bad too, but this is going to get us a couple of strawberries. Okay, so that's good. That got us a couple of strawberries. Those are only going to be worth about half a hunger bar, but that's something. What we really want to find, oh look, a Thaumcraft node, or a node, just caught it with this corner of my eye there. What we really want to find is some berry bushes, Natura berry bushes, and those are really helpful early game because they start producing fruit right away, and you can survive off those for a long time. Okay, so let's get some wood. We are going to need to punch some wood, but Magic Farm is a survival type mod pack, and it removes a bunch of the normal mechanics. So you can't make a wooden pickaxe. And since you can't make a wooden pickaxe, you can't mine stone. And since you can't mine stone, you can't get cobblestone. And since you can't get cobblestone, well, you can't make furnaces and, you know, all the other things. So, we are going to start with, I mean, you have to start with wood. That's true. But we have to go through and do this Tinker's Construct way of doing things. And we'll get to work on that here in a minute. And even with that, you can't actually make a lot of things that you would normally make. So that even with Tinker's Construct, you still can't make wooden tools, except for the wooden shovel, and that's very important. We'll get to that in a moment. I would really, well, okay, so the other thing is, since we can't dig into anything except dirt right now, ooh, more strawberries. Now these guys are Pams, and you can't, oh, these are grapes. Grapes that grow on the ground. Okay. So I can't dive down into a a little cave or something and then wall myself. And you know what I could do? I could get some dirt and use a natural cave. need something that's fairly... Here we go, this is good. So we can wall this back wall off and wall the front wall off. That's good. Okay. So I can't dig into the stone, but if I grab some dirt here by hand, because that's all we can do at this point, we'll be able to secure this location a bit. Let's just do this in case anybody tries to come up from below. And then we'll do this. And this won't be a bad little start. We'll get a little cave here to work out of. Oh, iron. How much I want you, but that's a long ways down the road. Longer than you may think if you haven't played this pack before. Okay, can we get one higher without exposing? Yes. This is good. This is very good. So my first playthrough I had no idea, and I ended up trying to play like normal, and golly gee, that didn't work very well. Second playthrough, oh yeah, I got a little interrupted and didn't get back to it for like a week, so I just kind of killed that one and didn't worry about it. Now the third one I did get, I survived and I got to iron, and we got somewhere with that one, but it took me forever to get to the point where I could do anything. Okay, so we can't get any coal, we can't get any charcoal. What we can do is, not sure where I was going with that. So we don't have any lights. I left these so that at least I can see some light filtering in and see if it's day or night while I'm in there. Okay, wild blueberries, those are going to be good. You can see I haven't been running. I've been not jumping unless I have to. And I'm already down 2.5 hunger bars. So that's kind of tells you what this game, this version of the game is all about. It's about hunger. At least early on it's about hunger. Okay, this is good. Now these don't regrow, which is a pain. But these guys will get us started. Oh. Yeah, we're not ready to go down there yet, but at some point that's going to be a good deal. Oh, I should kill you guys and get your wool. I can't even make a sword, but I guess I can just punch you a bunch. It's going to be a pain. Because attacking also uses up hunger. But the ability to sleep through the night is totally going to be worth it. Okay, so here's the second guy. And I know I've seen a couple more around. Let's get a third one. We'll be able to at least make a bed. And you did see that one dropped some lamb chops. I forget what it's called in this one. That's a bunch of cobblestone. Wonder if that's... Huh, that's weird. Look at these. Just huge ravines and stuff. Alright, so you can see these are only restoring half a meat pop each. And that's called a morsel, or is a morsel. Later we'll get some light meals and snacks and all sorts of good stuff. But where is one more sheep? There he is. Okay, so we can get one more sheep. And then it's going to be time to head in. We can make a bed. We can make and we can make a some of the Tinker's Construct stuff and get started. Like I said, you cannot at this point make any torches. I can't mine stone, so I can't get any coal. I can't get cobblestone, so no way to make a furnace. And since we can't make a furnace, we can't cook up charcoal either. So we are stuck with what little bit of light we have right now, and we're just going to deal with that. Okay, so the reason, let me check my key map. Oh, good. So that's the voxel map. The reason I installed or turned on Opus, it's already part of the pack, is we get this lovely map here. And with this guy, we can see some good stuff. So we are in a meadow. This is a forest, and that's more meadow over there. This was jungle, which can be pretty scary, although it's useful for certain things. I don't see any villages. You would actually see the little houses and stuff on here if there were some. But you know, that's cool. So let's go in here and get our crafting station started. Um, That's going to take a second, but one thing you can do is just break it like with an open fist or whatever. And it will break, you just won't get the cobblestone. So this one's right in the middle of our little room, so I wanted to break it. Okay. Last thing is really food. Well, the first thing is really food here. And trying to stay alive. Oh, we're out of light. Unfortunately, I don't see any... Oh, right there. That's a Natura berry bush. I'm not going to go for it right now, but that's good. So that guy will grow, and he will continue to replenish his... Oops, replenish his berries for us. And let's make sure this is as bright as we can get it. Yes. And go from here. Okay, so those little bushes are going to be very helpful. We're just going to have to survive on some berries and stuff until we can get a little bit of infrastructure in place and be able to do some more interesting things. Alright, so here's the basic crafting table. If you put that back in, you get the Tinker's Construct crafting station. It's just a real basic upgrade, and the only difference is that when you close it, all the materials stay in it. They don't fall on the floor like a normal crafting station. Another thing we're going to need is a bunch of sticks for various reasons. And then I guess we can just go here at Tink. So if you do at Tink or whatever, that'll show you everything from a mod with Tink in it in this case. And we're going to need to start out with these blocks right here. So we're going to need a stencil, of course. New mod pack, always start in cheat mode. So go down there to your options, set that for recipe mode. And then, well, actually, let me go ahead and delete those in cheat mode real quickly. Okay, so we're not going to cheat anything in, obviously. And then we'll get to recipe mode. So, yeah, NEI starts in cheat mode and lets you get all the things, but I really, really wish they'd change that so default was recipe mode. And if you wanted to cheat, you could, but at least make the default recipe mode. Come on, guys, do it. Okay, so stencil table is going to be a blank pattern and a piece of wood. This guy is going to be a blank pattern and a chest. Part builder is a blank pattern and wood. The other one was plank. And then tool station is a blank pattern and a crafting table. So I'm going to need a crafting table. And then blank patterns in this one are changed, so they're actually just 4 sticks. I don't see them here. Here, let me just click on that. Bam. So you can either use planks like so, or you can just use 4 sticks, and that's, of course, the most cost-effective. But for now, let's go ahead and throw the crafting station down. We'll make up several of these blank patterns. Oh, well, we're going to need more than that. I was going to say several of these blank patterns, but I guess I don't have too much stuff yet. Oh, come on. Like so. Okay. So if we do a plank with one, we get a stencil table and a book. Tells us how to use that table. If we do a piece of wood with one, we get a part builder. If we do a crafting table with one, we get a tool station. So these are going to be our required. Oh yes, and we need a chest. That'll be the other one. You don't have to have this one, but it's nice. Nice to have. That's our pattern chest. Okay, so goes basically stencil table, part builder, chest, and tool station. Is kind of how that goes. And let me get as much wood as I had thought. So let's get a few more sticks. Get a couple more blank patterns. I'd really kind of like a chest. Yeah. Let's make a normal chest. And you know what? I can't cook those into charcoal yet, and I already made the piece that required them, so probably could just turn them into planks, but we'll leave them for the moment. Never know what might come up. So look, we're going to do the stencil table and then the pattern chest. Doesn't really matter, it can be on either side. Part builder and then the tool station. Okay. So, oh yes, and let's throw down just a chest here, and we'll be able to clear out, random stuff out of the old inventory. I did say I wanted to make a bed, but honestly, we've got plenty to do inside tonight. Tomorrow night, maybe we'll want that. Okay, so we go with stencil blank patterns go into the stencil table, and then you can make various things, various patterns. And if we float over these, we see what it can be made out of. So this is a tool rod. We can make it out of wood, stone, cactus, and bone, and hold shift. Obsidian, netherrack, slime, and thaumium. So you can make that out of a lot of different things. We're going to need this as a handle for most everything. It turns out the only thing you can actually make out of wood is a shovel. So we'll make a shovel head. And you might notice the next options are stone, flint, bone, and obsidian. Now you would think stone would be the way to go, but A, you can't get stone yet, and B, once we get to stone, we will see that that's actually disabled as well. I believe I need a binding, but let's go find out. So if I put these in, well, in here, this is where we're going to build it, but here's where we're going to actually assemble the tool. So let's find out what we need. Oh yeah, right, we just need the tool rod and the shovel head, and we're good to go. So we are going to make a wooden shovel. That takes more than one piece. Oh, yes, well, that's fine. Okay, so the material cost here is 1, so it takes 1 plank, and we can get a wooden shovel head. All right. Material cost here is only a half, so we can do that with a stick, and we get a tool rod. Wooden tool rod. That is our start. Okay. Now we want to make a shovel, and of course we got to call it something cool, like Diggy. Hey, why no go? Of course. Now this guy is going to stay with us for a long time. Actually, we're going to be able to upgrade him and add new pieces later, and repair him, and all sorts of goodies. So let's just come on, crafting station. What's up? There we go. I'm on single player. I'd call that lag, but again, on single player, so I'm not sure what the deal was there. All right, let's get our bed down, and at least we'll have a place to kind of sleep and get away from the mobs a little bit. I am going to break that open eventually and get us into that back area, but not yet. Now, like I said, there are infernal mobs mod is installed and deadly world is installed, so death is almost assured. We'll come back to these later. I actually already know most of that, but we'll get back to that later, and I can go through some of the details on that. Death is fairly assured here for sure, but I've been through this a couple times now, at least the beginnings, and we'll try our best to stay alive this time without dying. I am not in hardcore mode because that would be pretty crazy with this mod pack. Hey, we can sleep through the night. All right. And actually, I think this is a pretty good place to cut out. We got day 1 out of the way after a pretty rocky start in that jungle. We went over here, found a really nice plains forest area, or meadows forest area, and I think we're going to do well here. So I'll be back for the next episode, and see you then.